final live show of graduation season. And to kick us off for our 2 o'clock ceremony, we have a very special Jaguar. She, I want to say, is very recognizable because she's bouncing around, but she most recently has served as our undergraduate SJ president. So give a warm Jaguar welcome to Miss Janessa Ducelis. Welcome, Janessa.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Excited to have you here. You've had one of the most recognizable roles on our campus, which is SJ president. How does it feel to be here on graduation day and just getting ready to close this chapter?
I feel very excited, a little sad because I'm leaving all my fellow Jaguars and a couple important people that helped me along the way, but I'm very excited as well to see what the future holds.
Well, we're excited for you. As SJ presidents, we share a special experience from one president to another. What's something you learned about yourself while serving the student body?
That I'm way stronger than I think I am.
Okay.
Also that I have to learn how to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. So I feel like things don't always go the way that we plan, but at the end of the day, we have to adapt to the circumstances that we have. And it's just taught me that I can do way more than I saw myself doing before. Yeah.
Are there any moments just from your time with SJ that really stand out to you?
Yes. I've got to travel. I've got to meet so many people. We've went through like a hurricane, so like, we went through a hurricane, but I realized like how everyone came together and like we pursued and we made it over that obstacle. So I realized that there's a lot of very great people here in our community that are always gonna be there for us when we need it.
For sure, that was definitely a special, unique time for all of us. But outside of that, just looking back at your overall university experience, is there anything that just makes you go like, oh wow, this is what it means to be a Jaguar?
A lot. I definitely think the community. Like, there's so many people here, Keen, Dr. Davies, Dr. Wallace, that like pushed me to go farther, that have made sure that I can get to the goals that I wanted to get to. So that's definitely, it's an experience like no other. Like, we always have people here to push us farther and do what we need to do. So yeah.
I like what you did there. So let's switch gears a little bit to talk about biology.
Yes.
Being a cellular and molecular biology major, what inspired you to take on that major, and what do you think has been some of the best moments being able to study here?
Oh, so originally I was just a regular biology major, but I found a love for the research. I think cell and molecular bio, like other people in my major, we have so many opportunities to research. We like the chemistry aspect, the biology aspect, you get to dive in and take a little taste of each one of them. So I think that's what made me choose it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess let's talk a little bit about what's next for you after graduation, and how do you feel like AU has prepared you for the next chapter?
AU has prepared me in every aspect. Like, the rigorous of the courses have prepared me. Making sure that I'm able to balance my time, especially being with SGA president and having this difficult major. I was able to balance everything, definitely for the future. Definitely get a master's in medical physiology.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, definitely want to go there. Hopefully med school in the future, maybe something in higher education too as well, being SGA president. So yeah, a lot of things are in the future for me.
A lot of opportunities. Yeah, okay, I like that. And I guess for your fellow graduates, for the class of 2025, what would you say to the next group of student leaders who may want to follow your footsteps and join SGA or do some of the other involvements that you've had on campus? What would you say to them?
Do it, like join it. I think me coming from a background where I'm from a small town and I'm not usually in the community. AU has brought that out of me, and I realized that when I joined SGA, I met so many great people. Like, before this, I would have never met my best friend. I met my best friend through SGA. Like, I got to learn different aspects, how a university runs. So just do it. Get in your community, get involved. It's always beneficial.
All right, and just last question before I let you go. Reviewing your college experience one more time, is there anything that you would do differently?
Yes.
Okay.
I would have joined SGA the moment I came to AU. I would have went to clubs and things like that. I was a PCP student, like parking lot student. I was like literally, I went home every single time, but I would have definitely got involved sooner. Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you so much, Janessa. Congratulations. I can't wait to see you walk across that stage. And yeah, just wishing you all the best because I know your future is going to be bright.
Thank you so much.
All right, y'all, we are back with our undergraduate student speaker. She has been involved in a number of different things, and I can't wait to chat those things out with her. So give another warm Jaguar welcome to Ms. Christina Waller. How's it going, Christina?
It's going good. How are you doing today?
Good. I'm so excited to have you here, and I'm going to say congratulations in advance for
Thank
graduating.
You. Thank you.
So you're not just going to be able to walk across the stage today, you're actually going to be speaking on it. So what went through your head when you found out you were selected as one of our speakers?
So funny story, I actually did not finish my application to be the speaker. I was like, this is not my cup of tea. I think my mom finished it.
Oh, wow.
And so when they told me that voting was live, like 4 people texted like, I voted for you. And I was like, okay, what did you vote for me for? And then they sent me the link and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get it. Like I didn't even advertise, I didn't tell anybody. And then I got an email and it was like, congratulations. And I was like, okay, this is meant for me. Obviously, this is the path that God has laid out for me. So I'm excited. I started working on my speech and I can't wait. I think it's gonna be good.
So yeah, without giving your full speech away, can you give us a little bit of a teaser or a part of your message that you're gonna be sharing with us in a moment?
The most important message to me that's in my speech that I want the class of 2025 to take with them is to not play it safe.
Okay.
Right now, the world has a lot of different things going on, and sometimes it's easier to stay in your comfort zone and stick to what you know. But for me, growing here, it has taught me to go outside of my comfort zone. This is outside of my comfort zone. So I want the class of 2025 moving forward to also stay going outside of their comfort zone.
I love that.
That's one of my biggest messages.
And earlier this morning, we heard from Tazira, who you're really close with. So what was that like when y'all found out you're both going to be speaking at both of your ceremonies?
It was a Mu Zeta takeover. I'm a part of the Mu Zeta chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So it was exciting. We were all so happy. I kind of got to hear her speech. I had a pinning ceremony, so I couldn't get here. But I was able to hear it live, and she had me in there tearing up. I'm so proud of my baby. She getting ready to go on and do great things.
And so are you.
Yes, yes.
So you're getting your degree in nursing, which I tell everyone, nursing is just not a career field, it's really a calling.
It is.
So how did that calling come to you?
My sophomore year, I lost my grandmother due to breast cancer. She had breast cancer before I got over it, came back. She was a lot older, in her 90s. didn't make it. But when I was with her, visiting her, just seeing how the doctors took care of her, the nurses took care of her, I always knew I wanted to do healthcare. I didn't know what I wanted to do in healthcare and what that looked like for me. But being there and kind of being able to help her as well, take care of her, be one of her main caretakers, I was like, okay. And I went out, I'm big on faith. I went out on some faith and applied the last day that the application was closed. I think I submitted at 4:50 p.m. It was due at 5 p.m. And I was like, all right, God, if it's meant for me, you're going to get me in. And if it's not, then I'm going to keep on going. And I got in, and I've been successful. I've gotten scholarships, and I've grown, and now look at me. So exciting, but yeah.
And so just looking back at your college experience, you've been involved in a number of things, as you mentioned, AKA working in student life, and I also see your medallion for Order of Omega. So how did you juggle it all? Like, what helped you kind of keep it going? Because being a nursing student here is not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. I love the College of Nursing, but they do tell you some stuff last minute. You have conferences planned and have everything else planned. It's like, hey, by the way, you have lab today. And it's like, all right. One of my main things I've always said, I didn't come to school just to go to school. I guess I came to school to get a degree, but this is some of like your most important times, most important years. And it was hard. Some days I didn't get much sleep, but the SLE staff was definitely like my biggest support system. Roberto Aragon, Taylor Zimmerman, Tiana Thornton. They would talk me down. They were like, okay, Christy, you're doing too much. How about you just take a nap? Cameron, my best friend, the old Mr. Augusta University, that's my baby. He used to have to do a lot of stuff for me. Like I used to wake up and be like, I need you to do this today. And he'd be like, I don't. And I'm like, yeah, but I kind of need it done. In order for me to be here, I need you to complete this. So just having a good support system, my mom always making sure I don't overwhelm myself, it was very beneficial. And that's kind of how I was able to juggle it. And the College of Nursing, they do work with me. If I have conferences or have something I need to attend, they would work around my schedule. So it was difficult some days, but good communication, and a good support system.
And so I was reviewing your bio for the program today, and I saw that you are aiming for a DNP in psychiatric mental health.
Yes.
What kind of led you into that specialty?
Thank you for asking. My mom actually owns a mental health agency in Atlanta, Georgia, so I grew up around mental health. I've been an advocate for mental health since I was younger. For me, mental health is something that's under-talked about in the Black community. We were told we don't need therapy. We can handle it by ourselves, just pray about it. But seeing how talking to certain people and kind of not guiding them, but kind of like, hey, how about we try to look at talking to this person to try to help you out more? I enjoyed it, and I knew then that was my calling. My favorite clinical was mental health. I just bond with them. It's just, I think people see them and have a stigma of they're scary and they're crazy, but really they're just normal people. They're having a bad day like we're having a bad day, except for we're able to kind of bounce back, and they might need a little more assistance than us. So that's why I chose mental health.
I love the way you phrase that. And as we wrap up here, because we're only a few seconds from our segment here, but what is one thing really quickly that you hope every Jaguar walks away with when they throw their cap in the air and graduate?
To never give up on your dreams. It is easy to say a dream is just that, something that you imagine, but if you work at it and you keep going, it's something that you can accomplish. It's something that we're all accomplishing today. This was obviously a dream at some point for all of us to graduate, and we're getting ready to do that in just a few moments. So just to keep going.
Well, thank you so much, Christina. Congrats again. I cannot wait to hear your speech and see you walk across that stage.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, y'all, we got one more interview left, so stay tuned and we'll be right back. right, y'all, as we wrap up our 2025 commencement pre-shows, we have another very, very special guest. She is an alum from the College of Nursing, and I don't want to give away too much, but I will in a second, of all of the cool things that she's done. But one more warm Jaguar welcome to Jenna Caraway.
Thank you so much for having me, Rashawn. I appreciate it.
Thanks for being here. So, Jenna, you're not just an alum, you're a triple JAG.
Yes, I am.
So my first question is, what kept you coming back to Augusta University?
I love Augusta University. This has been my home. I was born and raised here, and so this college has accepted me into 3 of the hardest programs I feel like I've been through. I have my Bachelor in Arts and Psychology from December 2013, and then in December of 2016, I got my Master in Science of Nursing in the Clinical Nurse Leader program. And then in December of 2023, my dream was to become a nurse anesthetist, and I graduated with my doctorate in the science of nursing and with a concentration in anesthesia, and I was able to achieve my goals here at Augusta University.
That's awesome. And with all of those degrees, you've been able to watch our campus kind of grow and evolve
Definitely.
into what it is today. How would you say the Jaguar experience has kind of changed from your first degree to now?
Well, I definitely look well-traveled on paper. I have degrees of various names, but throughout it all, I feel like the spirit of Augusta University has always been positive. I have such great memories going through the Somerville campus. I know now the trees down make it look a little bit different, but I feel like the spirit is the same, and just the community that Augusta University has is just unlike any other. And I feel like the campus downtown and the medical campus has been incredible as well, and I felt so prepared as a graduate of the program here. I feel like our teachers truly and our professors cared about us, and then we also had wonderful clinical opportunities with the hospitals being right there as well. So I feel like although certain things changed with the name, the community has really stayed the same, and it's been a close-knit community, and I've learned and grown here, and I'm very thankful to say that I'm a triple JAG.
Look, I'm super proud that we are able to say that we have triple JAGs. Yeah. And you building your career, I guess what kind of drew you to the path of nursing? Because as you mentioned, you started off in psychology and then you kind of drifted off into, I guess, more clinical?
Yes, nursing has always been my goal. I had a few bumps in the road along the way, and I ended up, I was kind of minoring in psychology, and so I decided to go ahead and get my bachelor in the art of psychology, and I found out about the Clinical Nurse Leader program, which is more of a fast track program meant for those that have an undergrad in an area other than nursing.
Oh,
so
nice.
yes, it was a fast track program. It was a calling. God definitely called me to that. I didn't even know about it at the beginning of my schooling. So I was able to start that program, and then I've just always known since one of my best friend's moms was a nurse anesthetist, and I said, I want to do what she does. Oh, and that dream is just, with each clinical experience that I had, it just solidified that goal that I had.
And you did it, and you're
I
doing
did
it.
it, yeah, I'm doing it.
For any, I guess, future healthcare professionals that are out there today, what's something you wish you knew when you were first starting out into the field?
Healthcare, some people it's a tough field. It's so tough, and you have to really be tough as well. And I had so many people doubt me. And I know a lot of these graduates, you're sitting here today, you had people that didn't think that you would be where you're at today. And I don't think you should ever let anyone else define your worth. And just know moving forward, whenever someone tells you that you can't do something, just know that you can. You can push yourself to do the best and take the best possible care of your patients, and just be able to be confident in the clinical setting and in your life. And if you have any career goals past this, definitely you can achieve them.
With you being so accomplished, you're still very involved with the university.
Yes.
What would you say to someone who's about to graduate about the value of still being connected and staying involved with AU?
Yes, taught the clinical students in both the bachelor and the master's nursing program in a clinical setting. I was a clinical instructor, and now I'm full-time nurse anesthetist at Piedmont of Augusta. So I still try to guest lecture when I can. You can get involved that way, but I have been on the College of Nursing Alumni Board since 2019, and I have just been thrilled to be a part of that board. It's been wonderful, and there's so many events throughout the year that everyone can get involved with. We have annual events where you can get together and just fellowship with everyone and be able to talk and catch up with your colleagues and your professors. We have an Augusta University Alumni Green Jackets night. We have a brew and queue in October where you can eat delicious barbecue. I bring my kids to that, and there's fireworks at the end. It's wonderful. And then we have a wonderful holiday alumni event. And then we just finished with our annual alumni weekend, Friday through Sunday, packed full of events that you can find online. And so you can register for that event. And also, I'd like to encourage everyone, if you know someone that you think is just outstanding and they just continue to achieve all of these amazing things and goals, whether it be through research in the clinical setting, you can vote for them in either the Distinguished or Outstanding Young Alumni online. So don't let your colleagues' achievements go unnoticed. You can also be able to show your support through Augusta Gives, and we have an annual Augusta Gives as well. So students, I think that they could be able to volunteer their support, their time, and also just be able to have some fun and go to a Green Jackets game with everyone.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, my friends and I really enjoyed Alumni Weekend,
Yeah.
and we're looking forward to the Brewing Queue this fall.
It's wonderful.
As we wrap up here, Jenna, for all of those who are about to graduate today, and thinking back to your graduation, is there any piece of advice you would like to give them?
Just you've already accomplished so much by getting to this point, and as I said before, don't ever let anyone define your worth, and just know that you're able to achieve all of your goals now and in the future, and also to stay involved with the university. You're graduating from this wonderful place that provided you with this amazing opportunity, so definitely stay involved, stay connected with Augusta University, because that's what brought you to this point and how you got this wonderful education. So I definitely want to encourage everyone to stay involved with the university.
Well, thank you so much, Jenna, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I would say congrats, but you're not graduating this time around. Maybe you'll go back and be a quadruple JAG, but thanks again.
Thank you so much.
And thank y'all for watching. I am so thrilled to complete graduation season. Thank y'all so much for all of your support for the podcast this season. We will be back in the fall with more episodes for season 7. And until then, I will see you guys soon. Go Jags!
Good afternoon and welcome to the Spring 2025 Commencement Exercises at Augusta University. Well done, graduates, well done. Commencement is a milestone not only for our graduates, but also for all those folks who travel near and far to be a part of this memorable, exciting day. Every family deserves to hear the graduate's name, and we would ask you to hold your applause just a little between names so that we can hear each other's names as they come across the stage. This is a kind courtesy that allows everyone to enjoy the moment on the stage. And as we do this day and time, I would ask you to consider silencing your electronic devices as we proceed forward. The ceremony begins with the ringing of the Arsenal Bell by Rich Rogers, a web developer with AU's web services team. After a decade-long career as a local broadcast meteorologist, Rich Rogers returned home to his alma mater in 2016. He has been in his current role as a web developer since 2018 and joined the Staff Council in 2019. Rich is currently the chair of the Staff Council and served as president of Augusta University Alumni Association from 2019 to 2021. We would now invite you to stand, if you're able, and for the ringing of the Arsenal Bell and the processional. Please.
Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Russell Keene, and I have the privileged opportunity to serve as the second president of Augusta University. And on behalf of Augusta University, all of the folks on the stage party here, the leadership, the faculty, the staff, First Lady Karen Keene, and myself, we are proud to welcome the class of 2025, their families, friends, and distinguished guests to the Spring 2025 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. Here at Augusta University, from the start with our legacy institution, the Medical College of Georgia, we've been improving lives through healthcare, research, and medicine for nearly 200 years. And today, we are excited to acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishments of all of our students with each of you. Augusta University students are special. They embody the work ethic, the resilience, the creativity, the innovation, and civility needed to accomplish great things for humanity. They are uniquely qualified and perfectly equipped to be true game changers in their fields of study, their communities, and their families for generations to come. They could not have accomplished all of these things alone. And before we proceed with celebrating them, I would like to give our students an opportunity to thank their families, friends, faculty, and staff who helped them along this journey. Students, if you would and are able, please stand and give all those who helped you get to this moment a round of applause. And you can remain standing. At this time, I would like to ask all of you who are able to stand and remain standing for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and invocation. Beatrice Jackson, graduating today from the Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, will then lead us into the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon. On this glorious day, we stand united to bear witness to all who have made sacrifices to arrive at this extraordinary moment of celebration. I invite you to receive the invocation according to your faith and tradition. O gracious one, giver of life, we pause to acknowledge the significance of this moment, the culmination of years of dedication, perseverance, and growth. With hearts filled with gratitude and minds open to the possibilities that lie ahead, we come together to celebrate the commencement of the 2025 graduates of Augusta University. In this diverse assembly, we recognize the myriad experiences that have shaped each graduate, the late nights of study, the friendships forged, the challenges faced, and the triumphs achieved. Today is not only a testimony to academic achievement, but also a celebration of the resilience and spirit that defines each individual in this esteemed graduating class. Let us take a moment to express our deepest appreciation for the faculty, mentors, and support networks that have guided and nurtured these graduates. Their wisdom and encouragement have been beacons of light on this transformative journey. As we stand on the threshold of tomorrow, let us embrace the unknown with courage and enthusiasm. May the knowledge gained within these academic walls empower our graduates to make meaningful contributions to the world. And may they carry forward the values of curiosity, compassion, and integrity instilled in them during their time here. Let this commencement be a symbol of new beginnings and endless possibilities. And as these graduates step into the next chapter of their lives, may they find success in their pursuits and fulfillment in their chosen paths. And in this moment of reflection and anticipation, let us join our hearts and minds in unity, celebrating not only the achievements of today, but also the promise of tomorrow. And may the spirit of learning, discovery, and community continue to strive in the hearts of these graduates. With gratitude for the past, excitement for the future, and a shared commitment to lifelong earning, we invoke blessings upon this commencement ceremony, and may it be a source of inspiration and motivation for all who are present here today. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, Beatrice Jackson, the ROTC Color Guard, and the Wind Ensemble for the important contributions you all make to this graduation exercise. Additionally, I'd like to thank Chaplain Henry Holt from Wellstar MCG Health Spiritual Care Team for providing the invocation today. Will you join me in thanking them, please? Our Student Government Association conducted a selection process among the graduating students to identify a student speaker for today's ceremony. Christina Waller, a degree candidate from the College of Nursing, was selected by her peers to bring greetings on behalf of the graduating class. Please welcome Christina Waller.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates, faculty, friends, and family. As we stand here today, about to walk across the stage, it's a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought us here. For me, Augusta University has been more than just a place of learning. It's been a place of growth, transformation, and empowerment. When I first arrived at Augusta University, I was a shy, reserved individual. I wasn't sure how to navigate this new chapter of life. But over time, this university helped me evolve into the confident woman that I am today. It has shaped me, not just academically, but personally. I've learned how to communicate, how to push myself outside of my comfort zone, and how to face my challenges with resilience. Augusta University STEM programs are not just about chemistry labs or health assessments. It's about the people who challenge you, support you, and help you become who you are meant to be. I am so grateful to the mentors, the friends, the colleagues that supported me along the way. People like Roberto Aragon, who saw potential in me when I did not see it in myself, and Taylor Zimmerman, who pushed me to keep going when I felt unsure. They, along with so many others, have been crucial in my growth. There were moments that I doubted myself, like when I would go to Dr. Simone Hicks' office and talk about everything from nursing school to life's challenges. She always reminded me that no matter what, she believed in me and I had the ability to succeed. And of course, my support system at Augusta University has been there to lift me up during those tough times. They've opened doors for me, pushed me to do more than I thought that I could, and helped me find my confidence. I also have to mention my sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, but especially the Mesmerizing Mu Zeta chapter. They played a significant role in my transformation. When I first joined, I was still the shy girl, but my sisters showed me what it meant to be active leaders and to get involved. Their drive and ambition inspired me, and I wanted to be just like them. I joined organizations like the Black Student Union, She Blossoms, and Black Student Nursing Society. I eventually became the president of Naturally Crowned and Order of Omega. It was not always easy, but it did teach me a lot about leadership, perseverance, and being comfortable with uncertainty. Through these experiences, I've learned that it's okay to have bad days, to fail, and to feel unsure. But what matters is getting back up and continuing to move forward. And that's the lesson that I would carry with me into my future career as a nurse. There's still so much for me to learn, but I know that I will keep growing and become the best version of myself. I would like to add that on my journey, if it had not been for the support of my family and for God, I wouldn't be where I am today. My favorite Bible verse, Psalms 46:5. God is within her, she will not fail. Got me through every exam, every early morning, every late night. From fasting to praying during the middle of exams, I'm standing here today. To my mom, who had to hear all of my rants every day during my lunch break and sometimes at dinner, I thank you. I know you didn't understand half of the things that I was saying, but thank you for listening anyway. And to my dad, thank you. I know that this has been very emotional, but I thank you for showing up for me anyway. And to my brothers, thank you for reminding me that I couldn't give up because you needed new gaming items, new sneakers, or new Pokemons. As I look back, I realize that Augusta University has given me the confidence, tools, and support to succeed. It taught me that no dream is impossible or too big, and that it's okay to take things one step at a time. To my fellow graduates, I encourage you to never give up on your dreams. Life after graduation will not always be easy, but as long as you keep pushing, you will get there. Whether you've already landed your dream job or you're still looking for the right opportunity, remember to show up every day with confidence and determination. As we stand on the edge of this new chapter, I want to lead the class of 2025 with both a charge and a challenge. I charge you to carry forward everything that you have gained here, not just the knowledge from the textbooks or the lectures, but the growth, the resilience, and the late nights, the lessons that you learned from failing, and the strength that you found in your community. Use it all. Let it guide how you lead, how you serve, and how you live. And now I challenge you to be bold in a world that often rewards playing it safe, to speak up when it's easier to stay silent, to chase the dreams that you're scared of and not just the ones that make you feel comfortable, to define success on your own terms and not anyone else's. Make your life more than just the titles or the trophy. Make it about the impact that you leave. Be the one who builds the bridges, who lifts others up, and who dares to imagine something better and then has the courage to make it real. Go out and write a story that's worth telling. Congratulations, class of 2025. You've made it, and I know that we're all ready for what comes next. Thank you.
Christina Waller, great job. Thank you for those inspiring words. Today, we gather to celebrate achievement, growth, and new beginnings. It's a day full of hope, a day full of opportunity, and it's only fitting that we invite someone to speak who embodies all of those qualities as our commencement speaker, the remarkable Vera Stewart. Many of you may know Vera from her syndicated TV show, The Vera Show, now in its 13th season and airing across 47 metropolitan markets. It is soon to be in 71 metropolitan markets, which now makes The Vera Show a national television show. But her journey began in a small home kitchen in Cartersville, Georgia, with little more than passion, hard work, and a recipe box full of determination. While catering small dinner parties in the area, Stewart landed an inaugural luncheon for the staff of then Georgia Governor Joe Frank Harris, who was a native of Cartersville. That one event put her business on the map. In the summer of 1983, Vera moved to Augusta, Georgia, where she began building what would become a celebrated career, turning her passion for hospitality into a thriving business rooted in community, creativity, and perseverance. What started as a catering company blossomed into a nationally recognized brand, beloved cookbooks, a television series, and an enduring legacy of mentoring the next generation. Her signature strawberry layer cake earned a spot on Oprah's Favorite Things list in 2009, and she even triumphed over Bobby Flay on Throwdown with Bobby Flay with her iconic carrot cake. From baking her signature cakes to mentoring high school students through her Vera cooking camp, Vera Stewart has always believed in more than just good food. She believed in good character, and she exhibits good character, good taste, and giving back. Her camp has empowered countless young people with lessons in etiquette, responsibility, entrepreneurship, while her team members have gone on to thrive in careers far beyond the kitchen, many with scholarships that she helped make possible. In a recent feature in a Georgia magazine, Vera shared a philosophy that's guided her journey. Good taste never goes out of style. That simple idea of excellence, kindness, and integrity are always relevant, and it feels especially resonant today as each of you prepare to begin your own next chapter. Vera Stewart is not only a culinary icon, but she is also a teacher, a mentor, and an example of how far passion and persistence can take you. If you all would please join me in giving a warm Augusta University welcome to your 2025 commencement speaker, the one and only, Miss Vera Stewart.
Wow. Well, we could just stop there. That was amazing. Thank you. Well, first of all, I want to say good afternoon to the members of the Board of Directors, Dr. King, faculty, staff, families, guests, and of course, the graduates of 2025. I'm honored to be part of this ceremony, and this invitation speaks directly to my focus on the reflections of my life that I would like to share with you today. It proves that your education, your passion, and your growth can follow you for decades. I've been interviewed quite a bit, and usually the same questions are related to cooking, entertaining, and how did you get started? Well, recently a young writer for a national magazine asked me, when did you first know you were an entrepreneur? Well, having never been asked that question before, I found my mind racing through time, and I landed on 6 or 7 years old. My friends played dolls, but I had my dad's old briefcase, and I would collect paid bills, junk mail, any catalog that seemed worthy, and suddenly I had materials that filled up my briefcase and my day. That's when the seed got planted. Today, I'm hopefully going to plant a seed in your next steps with the simple methods I have used for over 40 years to grow a cottage industry into a national brand. For those of you that have listened to amazing speakers, maybe taken a public speaking class while you were here at Augusta University, the power of 3 is a strong message. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness from the Declaration of Independence. But my personal Declaration of Independence is learning that life is hard, a safety net cannot be expected, and that disappointment and hardship can be overcome. My dad died when I was 7 years old, and my mother was left to raise 5 children on her own. The lessons I will share with you today are directly related to how she chose to live her life and the positive effect that she has had on my personality and my understanding of life's up and downs. So my goals for you today are to defy the odds, to generate greatness, and to make a difference. Looking back on my early childhood after the death of my dad, those thoughts were not the furthest thing from my mind, but over time they have really registered with me. I never saw my mother cry. She would say, "You don't need another pair of shoes," not, "We can't afford another pair of shoes." She worked full-time as a teacher and spent the summers working on 2 advanced degrees to increase her salary level instead of taking a break. She was quite a disciplinarian, and she did so with authority. She played the role of mother and father, and she had very little time for herself. She defied the odds. She overcame a very devastating and financially hard situation, and thus instilled in me a strong understanding of what that's all about. She always looked her best. She had a master plan. She was constant in her behavior and her expectations of each of us. She set an example that has registered with me for my entire life. She generated greatness. She accepted her role with grace as a single parent, and it was recognized by others with positive results. She utilized her English degree from Wesleyan College and her minor in math to pursue a career late in life out of necessity. And she was acknowledged as a strong and devoted teacher. She was unselfish in her actions. She made a difference. So dreaming has always been my personal introduction to psychology. Instead of feeling sorry for myself and wallowing in the aspects of my life that was so different from my friends, I chose an outlet to give me joy, dreaming of ways to improve myself. My surroundings and my opportunities were approached by recognizing what I could control and being creative in moving forward in those thoughts. My friends would get things like a new bread spread or new throw pillows, but I could create something new by changing the wall that my bed was located and maybe placing the chair in a new spot. I looked for accessories at the secondhand store that created the look I was trying to achieve. In the early establishment of my career, those same principles surfaced with purchasing used equipment that I needed to run my business. My professional slogan has always been centered around the word dream. You see it in big gold letters when you walk in the front door of my building. It's visible in capturing my story in my first cookbook. It reminds me of Christmas Eve, the car that was going to be in the driveway when I turned 16 with a big red bow on it, or the 3-carat diamond that the guy on the White Prince was going to bring when he asked me to marry him. Well, what does dream mean to me now, 41 years later? Well, the D in dream stands for determination, the single adjective that I think both of my sons would say describe me. This part of my character has kept me from quitting, allowed my creativity to sink in when no was the answer and I had to go to plan B, and it's always made me look ahead instead of backwards. It has pulled me through some extremely rough patches professionally and personally, and because the word is used to describe me, I take it very seriously. R is for responsibility. Early signs of this would evolve around things as simple as making up your bed, being on time, giving 100%, not making excuses, and certainly planning ahead. Some of you have already mastered this. But let me assure you that these small things are going to really matter to your employer, your team members, and possibly your employees one day. E is for enthusiasm, and I've got plenty of that. This goes directly to my slogan at my summer camp that ages 6 to 14 attend. There's one thing that you have to wear every single day, and it's right here. It's a smile. This is the basis for enthusiasm and resonates to your peers, your team members, and your employer. You can hide a lot with a smile. You can open doors with a smile. You can get out of a jam with a smile. And you can win friends and influence people. And if you've not read that book, you need to. A is for attitude. This is a great way to fool yourself and others. How does anyone know if something's wrong if you've mastered always having a great attitude? It's rare for me to have to talk myself into it, thank goodness. But understanding that you should coach yourself into that is important. We all want people to see you with joy. or give us confidence in the workplace because we know that they're doing their job. And then finally, M is for management. Hopefully all of you have realized as adults that you have a lot to juggle. Multitasking and prioritizing. It's crazy to think that I started my business with no computer, no internet, no cell phone, small children, and working when everybody else was asleep. And let me assure you that that still pays off for me as I try to make all of my goals and my deadlines. So will you defy the odds? Surprise your classmates one day when you're asked to be a commencement speaker? Will you generate greatness, influence someone that you work with, or a young person that will think of you as a leader and a mentor? And will you make a difference by solidifying the adjectives that will be used to describe you, your peers, your family, and what your coworkers say about you? So dream about it. If you do, you'll wake up happier and you'll see some results. And I also want to challenge you today. I would like you to take a few minutes on this very special day in your life and thank someone that has been influential in your development. I always recommend a handwritten note. And as I close, I'm going to say what I always say on the Vera Show. No matter what you do, do it in good taste. Thank you.
Thank you, Vera, for your inspiring words and for sharing your time and wisdom and experience with us today. Now, if you all would please welcome Dr. Jennifer Sullivan, our Interim Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost.
Thank you very much, President Keene. Before we begin the presentation of candidates, we'd like to take a moment to recognize the hard work of our students graduating with honors today. Augusta University awards undergraduate degree with honors to students who have met specific standards of academic excellence in the classroom as measured by a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Students graduating with honors today have a special cord in AU blue and gray to signify this special academic achievement. Would all students graduating with honors today please stand to be recognized? Please join me in congratulating the students on this outstanding accomplishment. Thank you. You may be seated. And now is the time you have been waiting for, the presentation of candidates for graduation. To ensure that all graduates are able to hear their names and all guests are able to see their graduate, please remain seated during the presentation of candidates. As a display of respect for all graduates, we request that members of the audience remain until the end. That is when President Keene will confer degrees upon all candidates for graduation. While we want there to be distinguishedness in this event, it's okay to cheer for one another. This is a momentous occasion. Will the degree candidates for the College of Nursing please stand and come forward? The College of Nursing was established in 1943 as the flagship public college of nursing in the state of Georgia. Led by Dean Beth NeSmith, the College of Nursing continues to build its legacy as the first nursing college in the university system of Georgia. The college prepares nurses for careers as registered nurses, clinical nurse leaders, nurse executives, and nurse scientists. And now, Dean NeSmith will present the College of Nursing degree candidates.
Thank you, Provost Sullivan. I have the honor of presenting for the appropriate degrees those persons who have been recommended by the faculty of the College of Nursing for graduation. These students are well prepared to begin their nursing careers and transition into critical workforce roles in various healthcare settings. This National Nurses Week, we celebrate nurses worldwide, and I thank these new graduates for choosing nursing and for choosing our Augusta University College of Nursing. The first certificate awarded from the College of Nursing will be awarded posthumously to the family of Miss Lakin Riley.
Lakin Hope Riley. Jasmina S. Abrams. Avery Rebecca Adams. Jatasia Latrell Alexander. Claire Denise Appleford. Edwina Airy. Lillian Arnold. Lynn Nerly Martina Auguste. Calais Ann Bakeman. Lacey Ann Elizabeth Bartkus. Reagan Renee Bewley. Abigail Billings. Susan Taylor Bishop. Joshua Stephen Black. Abigail Breeden. Skylar Casey Bronson. Blair Adley Bullard. Shalonda J. Cade. Chantel Siciliano. Sion Tesfaye Shernet. Glenn Francis Chesser. Sophie O'Neill Christenberry. Jeremiah Martin Clemens. Michael McGregor Cook. Mary Caroline Crook. Goodness E. Dowda. Breland Davis. Levi Joshua Davis. Asana Dees. Kiara Debs. Kathleen Deloach. Grace Ann Dietz. Grace Catherine Dingus. Tristan Doggett. Charlotte Downs. Macy Elizabeth Dyson. Mary Iguei Echoya. May Serene Bailey Eubanks. Lauren Nicole Evans. Anna Grace Farley. Stephanie Nevis Folanta. Mackenzie Brooke Fitzgerald. Dante Forsyth. Andrew David Gill. Anna Gill. Noel Gleason. Megan Elizabeth Goodwin. Samantha Goss. Ashley Merrill Green. Mary Catherine Grubb. Matthew Ha. Nicole Hagans. Hannah Robbins Hansen. J.C. Lynn Harder. Kaylee Jane Hartley. Alexis Hawks. Maya Janai Hester. Shenariel Jeanne Higginbottom. Truk Mi Huang. Madeline Holcomb. Sarah Hawley. Gracie Suzanne Howell. Megan Howell. Catherine Harper James. Elise Jones. Taylor Jones. Tiana Jones. Abigail Kelly. Lindy Marie Kelly. Paige Elizabeth Kendrick. Tia Maria Khalil. Caitlin Elizabeth Knox. Zoe Kumi. Azalea Liris Lagora. Fraser Bien Lagora. Adriana Lattimore. Erin Marie Lovett. Caden Ann Massey. Gabrielle Lynn McCumbee. Malia McCullen. Abigail K. McGalliard. Leah Mihelic. Morgan Emily Millhouse. Emily Page Minor. Zamia Tylesia Munday. Lindsay Morgan. Caitlin Michelle Nichols. Omotoritsa Bawo Princess Nido. Alina Andreevna Nikolaeva. Nevin D. Norell. Chelsea Nunez Paredes. Natasha Nzalani. James Thomas Oster. Paula Ortiz Vidor. Henrika Julianne Pagel. Anne-Mary Palathinkal. Dia Patel. Eamon Pittman. Isabella Pullman. Andrew Scott Powell. Kendall Elizabeth Quarles. Paula Rosinas Urizar. Kanan Yami Rogers. Isaiah Valentino Romano. Kailia Victoria Royal. Haley Elizabeth Rozier. Afreen Shaukatali Saliwala. Mary Landis Sarazin. Denisha Yvette Savage. Hannah Grace Schoonover. Nodia Deonce Scott. Wyatt Randall Sears. Nelia Marinovna Sershant. Paige Emily Shepard. Abigail Mackenzie Short. Lauren Rose Smith. Rachel J. Smith. Sierra Snyder. Tyler J. Standard. Vina Stephen. Olivia Michelle Strine. Angel Simone Swansea. Abigail Grace Tapley. Audrey Thaxton. Adriana Denise Tilley. A.V. Phuong Tran. Karina Junkana Trivedi. Christopher James Trussell. Anastasia Alexandra Turson. Monique Renee Ubani. Carly Melissa Vivas. Christina M. Waller. Madeline Dale Wheeler. Emily Arwin Whitehead. Abrea Williams. Kiana Williams. Olivia Ann Wright. Cameron Bailey Yates. Caden Elise Young. and Rui Zhang.
Will the degree candidates for the College of Science and Mathematics please stand and come forward? The College of Science and Mathematics, led by Dean John Sutherland, provides student-centered education in the natural sciences and mathematics to both undergraduate and graduate students, expands scientific knowledge through research, and strives to increase scientific literacy for all citizens. The college is committed to promoting scientific inquiry and discovery and to creating opportunities for intellectual growth and community involvement. And now, Dean Sutherland will present the degree candidates from the College of Science and Mathematics.
Thank you, Provost Sullivan. I have the honor of presenting for the appropriate degrees those persons who have been recommended by the faculty of the College of Science and Mathematics for graduation.
Tofunmi Adeyinka Adewumi. Jessica Alvarez. Favor Oshomale Aruna. Ahmed Kamal Atkins. Lee Alexandra Beard. Ford Cameron Berger. Keshav Bhatt. Helen Grace Blackstone. Bryce Brinson. Olivia Anne Marie Bryson. Isha Chowdhury. Sebastian Cooper. Teresa Marie Davenport. Catherine Alexis Dowdy. Janessa Hannah Ducelis. Gabriela A. Flores Irisari. Teja Krishna Gadi. Varun Goyal. Emma Gomez Lopez. Shreya Sri Gunji. Sean Abbas Hyder. Thomas John Halter. Emma Herndon. Malik Abdullah Holmes. Keiichi Iguchi. Jemiah Johnson. Kendra Linnell Johnson. Jayla Jones. Maria Naomi Jones. Anjali K. Joshi. Ane Jerry Kamau. Anila Saisri Kankipati. Matthew Burhanu Kedida. Mary Regina Kelly. Samantha Kendrick. Shivam Kumar Lal. Jaewon Lee. Ryan John Lee. Allison Faith Lang. Folashade Mia Logan. Victoria Corinne Makowski. Ruba Makbul. Colleen A. McCord. Joshua Alexander Melton. Kaya Joseph Nave. Chloe Tien An Nguyen. Helen Nguyen. Osarume Ogala. Rohan Sanjiv Patel. Tulsi Jagdish Patel. Anika Patil. Tanvi Patil. Trisha Patil. Anvi Reddy Petty. Edgardo Perez Carrillo. Andrew G. Perez Manso. Jennifer Pham. Calvin James Pook. Abraham Raji. Amanjot Singh Saini. Tyler Schultz. Dev N. Shah. Samad Sheikh. Dylan Shin. Amaya Alexia Smitley. David A. Stark. Jocelyn Tang. Lil Michael Laranja Taylor. Tanya Rajesh Thakar. Neha Mary Thomas. Iris Van Trong. Aiden Michael van der Heij. Samuel Vincent Vitali. Sarah Danielle Wellborn. Alexi Wilcher. Michaela Christina Williams. Brightly Chichia Xiong. Priscilla Xiong. Deborah Han Yang. Alexandra Mei Yan Yu. Wesley Ryan Cook.
Not only am I impressed by your amazing academic accomplishments, but some of the TAMs that you guys have put together, or your mortar boards are looking amazing, and the shoes are just phenomenal, folks. Will the degree candidates from the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences please stand and come forward? The School of Computer and Cyber Sciences, led by Dean Alexander Schwarzmann, was established in 2017 to address the critical demands of society in the fields of computing, cybersecurity, and information technology. The school offers degree programs at the baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral levels and cultivates strong research across its computer science, information systems, security, and cyber systems engineering disciplines. And now, Dean Schwarzmann will present the degree candidates from the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences.
Thank you, Provost McKinnon. And now,
Really?
the main event, the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences. President Keene, this commencement marks a very important milestone for our young school. Not only we're graduating a most splendid class of information technologists, computer scientists, cybersecurity professionals, and cyber system engineers, for the very first time, we have graduated at this commencement a Doctor of Philosophy in Computer and Cyber Sciences at the graduate hooding ceremony yesterday. And with this, I have the honor of presenting for the appropriate degrees those wonderful students who have been recommended by the faculty of the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences for graduation.
Ahmad J. Afzali. Amir Afzali. Kaylee Andrews. Komalpreet Bolar. Simrandeep Bular. Christopher A. Bonilla Avilas. Trenton Spencer Butler. Austin Asaya Coleman. Jaquan M. Cummings Smith. Cameron Marie Cunningham. Ryan Curry Jr. Amir Jordan Dayal. Seth Du Ye. Jovi Douglas. Andrew Edenfield. Thomas Michael Folger. Zachary A. Fulsang. Guinevere Nicole Gentry. Dylan Hayes. Cody Thomas Hymans. Aubrey Nicole James. Benjamin Carson Jennings. Christopher William Keller, Jr. Nathaniel Tyler Keobufa. Matthew Stephen Lanham. Nathan Lyug. Sean Patrick Perez Linnell. Jalen Luke. Christopher Mason. Nicholas Andrew Mason. Aiden Massenberg. Aaron Robert Mims. Alyssa Mitchell. Matthew Soleil Moore. John Hayden Morrison. Patrick Mulcahy. Owen Cameron Mullins. Jack Henry Newton. Kaylee Osteen. Hiren Sanjay Patel. Ethan James Quattlebaum. Brandon Michael Ramirez. Adam Reynolds. Patrick A. Rimby. Josuan Rodriguez. Andrew Jeremiah Rozier. Joseph A. Sandoz. Suma Sharma. Adam A. Shire. Daniel A. Singletary. Emerson Asher Smith. Andrew Bryce Stanley. Hayabel Tekle. Zadrian Lawrence Tucker. Kane Varnell. Claire Rebecca Williams. Katie Morgan Miley Williams. Randy Williams. Malachi Isaiah Wilson. Michael Lamar Ballard. Brandon Woodward Bentley. Logan K. Carlisle.
Thomas Joshua Green.
Lauren Jude King. Noah Michael Milford. Price Moreno. Andrew Ojiba. Victoria Bain Proctor. Aaron Allen Ray.
Will all of the candidates for all degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees. They have completed all of the requirements and have been recommended by your faculty for graduation.
By the authority of the state of Georgia, vested in the Board of Regents and by them delegated to me, I confer upon each of you the degree for which you've been recommended, admitting you to all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations. Graduates, you may be seated. As the newest members of the Augusta University alumni family, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Kyle Scott, the president of Augusta University's Somerville Alumni Society.
Thank you, President Keene. Good afternoon, graduates, family, friends, and special guests. Well, class of 2025, you did it. It is a joy to be here on this special day to celebrate with you. And as a 2003 graduate of the Holt College of Business, it is my great joy and honor to be the first to welcome you to our alumni family. As you walked across the stage today, you joined an alumni family of over 60,000 strong across the globe. I graduated 20 years ago as what was considered a non-traditional student, but I can honestly say that being involved in the Alumni Association has helped me reconnect and have a stronger affinity for an institution that has given me so much. While today may be the end of your academic career, Augusta University will be a part of your life forever. As alumni, you have access to events, programs, and resources that will assist you through your post-graduation life. Your alumni family is here to support you. But supporting Augusta University is more than just giving financially. It's supporting our great athletic programs on the court at Christenberry or on our new baseball and softball diamonds. It's staying in touch with your colleges. Your colleges have invested a lot in you the last 4 years, so please continue to support them by signing up for their newsletters and following them on social media. And then it's getting involved with your Alumni Association. We'd love to connect with you at events we hold throughout the year. Congratulations, graduates. Your fellow alums are proud of you, and we're rooting for your success. And welcome to the family. Go Jags. Congratulations, and we have one more order of business. If my 2025 graduates can stand, we got a tassel to turn. As a symbol of your graduation and transition into alumni status, you can now turn your tassel from right to left. Congratulations.
Graduates, if you would indulge me, and please be seated for one more moment. There are those among you who are elevating their service to our country, and it's fitting that we all pay them some respect. So thank you, Mr. Scott, thank you very much. And at this time, would Lieutenant Colonel Nancy Tucker, Chair of Augusta University's Department of Military Science, and Cadet Christopher Bonilla Aviles please come forward to conduct the Army's Officer's Oath of Office. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we are honoring the achievements of 9 Augusta University students who will commission as officers in the United States Army tomorrow. Cadet Christopher Bonilla Aviles stands as a representative of this outstanding class of cadets who have completed the ROTC program at Augusta University. A graduate today of the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences, he will now take the oath of office to begin his career as a United States Army officer.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Christopher Bonilla Aviles,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support and defend
to support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office
on
which I'm about to enter.
in which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations and thank you, Christopher. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Augusta University and First Lady Karen Keene, I congratulate each of you for successfully completing this phase of your education. We are proud to send you out into this world as a graduate of Augusta University. As we close the ceremony today, will you please stand as Beatrice Jackson will lead us in the singing of our alma mater, which can be found on the inside back cover of the commencement program. And if you're not a singer, and you can at least shout the words Augusta University, please feel free to do so. Immediately following, our outgoing Student Government Association President, Janessa Ducelis, will continue our commencement tradition, the ringing of the Arsenal Bell. In the history of our university, the sound of bells has been used to recognize the beginning and ending of your academic experience. Today, we ring the bell 3 times to celebrate and recognize our newest graduates, our past, our present, and your future as alumni of Augusta University.
In the shade of the mighty oak, we forge our destiny.
Congratulations, class of 2025. This concludes our ceremony. Go forth and enjoy. Well done.